Alright, we did chlorine, so the next three are going to be kind of dumb, but I'm going to do them anyway, just in case anybody is curious about it. I'm going to do hydrogen peroxide, Coca-Cola, as you see here it's 163. I'm going to do sea salt, because out of the salts, sea salt was actually performed the best. I want to get those out of the way, so I can get to regular battery acid, which I don't have a data sheet on yet. I'm going to do that one. I'm not going to use the stump remover, which is potassium nitrate, because apparently when you mix it with water, the byproduct is potassium hydroxide. Well, we already have potash, and I can't test them with aluminum because the reaction is too violent, let's just say, even a diluted form. As you see here, I got two different ratios. When I do get to other metals with the potassium hydroxide, if I do find one that works out good, then I'm going to have to try different ratios. And even with the battery acid that I'm going to use in my next test, all water mixed with these is going to be distilled. Not using any tap water on these. So anyway, I'm going to do the three: the Coke, the sea salt, and the hydrogen peroxide. I'm doing those all together real quick because they're pretty much going to be nothing. Alright, peroxide, the sheet says 0.75. We got 0.6. Let's add some power. Almost 2 volts. This disconnector. And she goes back down. Short the cell. Fully recovers, but still, this one's no good. Alright, Coca-Cola. Data sheet. 0.63. I'm only getting 0.33. Let's try and charge her. Okay, she charges up, and once again, when I disconnect her, she goes right back down, even less. Of course, I can, if I short it out, she go to 0, and come back up to, okay, nothing useful at all. Okay, Coca-Cola, no good. Alright, sea salt. Instant Ocean. Data sheet shows 0.59. Right now it's at 0.6. And when I charge her up, this one's a little more interesting. She set it the same thing, 2 volts. Watch this. She doesn't climb up as fast as the other ones. It takes a while to get up there. As a matter of fact, it's not even getting up to 2 volts. Now on this one, when I disconnect it, it doesn't run down as fast either. It runs down fast, but not as fast. Here, I'll disconnect it. It's a lot slower. So I'm going to mess around with this one for a little bit. Try overvolting it and actually charging it for a while. And if anything interesting comes of it, I'll record again. Alright, this is my second batch of sea salt because I couldn't get her over 1.64, had this thing up to 4 amps. Then after that, it wouldn't even go to like 135, and then, you know, when I disconnect the power, she'd just drop down like soda. So let's take a look at her now. I'll disconnect the power. She's teetering there for a little bit. She's not going back down to like 160 or whatever it was. I'm sure eventually she'll get back down there, right? Anyway, I'm going to short the cell. See what she does. Alright, I think this one's going to be a dud too. A little more interesting, but a dud. Now, just for comparison, I'll use this cell as an example. Alright, I'm going to short it, and we'll see what happens. Okay, 0. She's slowly climbing, and like she'll make a full recovery. Anyway, battery acid is the last test I do with this cell, and that'll be coming next.